Hi everyone, this is Tanya from Psycho Moms, and I wanted to share with you my creation that I made for Fiona's challenge on the holographic embossing powder. And I just want to say thank you for creating this challenge, because it gave me an excuse to go out and buy a product I haven't used before. And while I was buying that product, I was spending time with my friend, so it was a lot of fun last night. We had a great time, and thanks to you, Fiona, for being the cause of me having to get out of my home and go shopping with a friend. It was great. We had a good time. Anyway, what's going on here is, in the challenge, she said, go get a piece of old yuck paper and turn it into something fabulous. Well, that, I think, is what we have achieved here. And the paper that I started out with was this. And it's okay. I mean, it's just not got any drama to it. So I took and shimmered it up with my homemade shimmer mists. And I started out with a bubblegum color. And then it needed a little more drama, a little more flair. So I add a little red on each side. I am a very symmetrical person. I like everything to coordinate and line up. But so I hit it with the red on one side and red on the other side. And it got just a little bit too red, so I added more water. And then on this side, I added some gold to just kind of tone it down just a little bit. The red was a bit bright. And then I went back over it in the spots where the pigment didn't stick to the paper, and the overspray was kind of, just kind of blotchy through here. And I added this purple shimmer that I had created. I just painted it on with paintbrush. And man, this paper sparkles. Let me tell you, it sparkles. There's lots of shimmer shine in here. But then I went around the edges here with this stamp from Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo, and it is Paisley's. And to me, they have a vine look to them. So you always see dragonflies hovered around flowers and vines and things. So I love the stamp set. I have used it so many times. But this is the, and I think this is probably the only stamp on the whole set that I've ever used. But this is definitely one of my favorites. I used it to stamp around the edges, and I used brown stays on ink because this is watercolor, and if I decided to wet it again, I didn't want the color to run from the paisley. I wanted it to stay good and sharp. So that was stamped around with I think it's called Timber is the stays on color. And then last night while I was shopping, I purchased the dragonfly, and isn't he beautiful? And this is also an Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo stamp set, and it has this wonderful butterfly. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Oh, I just can't wait to use it. And then the dragonfly, and then look at this hummingbird. Oh my goodness, the hummingbird is so beautiful. I cannot wait to use this hummingbird. To me, it will look so beautiful stamped with a blue and an iridescent blue-green color. I just love it. But when the challenge came up, I was thinking dragonflies, because to me, dragonflies are always iridescent. They're always super, super shiny. There's no drama in a dragonfly until the sun hits it. And as soon as the sun hits it, it just comes to life. So that's kind of what I envisioned with this holographic embossing powder. So, and every time you turn it, you get a different shimmer, a different shine. It's just, sometimes it's the gold that comes out. Sometimes it's the greens and blues, and sometimes it's the purples. I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Fiona, for turning me on to this, because truthfully, I probably never would have bought this on my own. But back to how I put it together. After I went over the edges and kind of gave a little design around the edges, I stamped the butterfly with the purple ink. And then I went over and stamped over the top of it with the Versamark, and then put the embossing powder on it and heated it up. And it just, the embossing powder is basically clear. It's just got this holographic glitter in it. And it just brought that little guy to life. But thank you, Fiona, for being such an inspiration to all of us. You're such a fabulous artist. So impressed with your tutorials and your videos and the way your mind works. And I just hope that you continue to post these videos. And I absolutely love to listen to you talk. Maybe it's because I'm from the United States and I love your accent, but I just love your humor. I love how you can laugh at yourself, and you're just such an overwhelming inspiration to all of us. And I just wanted to say thank you again for putting this challenge out there. I normally don't participate in challenges, but I said, what the heck, I'm going to do this one. And I am so glad I did, because like I said, I had a great time with my friend last night, thanks to you. And we had a fabulous time just coming up with this design. So thank you so much. And I look forward to your comments.